Hey guys, it's Tania. Appreciate you guys for clicking on this link. I want to first say that this is my first official video on the site. Wanted to, be this whole fiasco about, it has to be perfect lighting, I have to be this, I have to be that. But really, I just want to come up here and be real with you guys. So this is raw, very raw content. The first post that I wanted to talk about on my first video is my most recent blog post called Adulting and Weight Loss. Is it possible? And first off, I just want to say yes, it is possible. However, there are things, your mindset has to be right, and there are things that need to be done in order to come or bring that to pass. So the first tip that I have is something that's, a lot of these tips are really common sense, but I want to lay it out in a practical way so that you can really take it and use it and run with it. So the first tip is you got to manage your time. You can't just say, I want to lose weight, especially if you have a pretty big goal of weight loss. You can't just say, I want to lose weight and think it's just going to happen. You have to make a conscious effort to really set aside time. And that's not just for exercise, but it's also for grocery shopping and prepping your food. And you have to really prioritize that in your to-do list. Now, I know we as adults, we all have stuff going on, like work, kids, if you go to school. But if you want to lose weight, you just have to put exercise and meal prep and all of that up there with the rest of it. So, yeah, it's not just about, oh yeah, I want to lose weight and I'm going to just go and I'm going to starve myself and I'm going to exercise 20 million minutes a day. It's not that easy. You really have to create time and make an effort in order to bring this goal to pass. And you can definitely do it. Some people use professionals to help them along the way. Some people utilize the social media and people around them in their personal life to help them along the way. It doesn't matter, just as long as you prioritize it in your day. So the first step is over. The first step, we talked about that. The next step is you have to realize that you cannot overcommit. What I mean by that is you cannot say, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 25 pounds in 2 months. And I'm going to work out 7 days a week. I'm going to eat perfect 7 days a week. I'm going to this, that, and the third. You can't do that because you will crash and burn. Crash and burn. Okay? Like, I've been there. I've said because I'm a perfectionist. I'm a type A personality. And when I go for something, I go for something. And I'll be the first one to tell you that if you have that mindset going into wanting to lose a bunch of weight, you will crash and burn and you will not be successful in the long run. So when it comes down to it, my belief, and everybody has different beliefs, but people that I work with, I try to teach them that it's not so much about a race, it's more so a marathon. You don't want to lose weight for the summer or lose weight for an event. You really want to lose weight for your life, and it's not, and I don't even want to really equate losing weight or being a certain weight with happiness. Really, you should want to lose weight for your health. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight for looks, but that shouldn't be the end all be all, but that's beside the point. It's important that you don't overcommit because that can very much so discourage you if you mess up or if you're not perfect, because at the end of the day, we're human and we're not perfect. So what I tell people that I work with is to look at what you have going on and to look at something that you're willing to change today. Pick one bad thing, quote unquote bad thing that you do, or something good that you would like to add to your day-to-day, and you work on that for 21 days, okay? And once you reach those 21 days and you've implemented that into your lifestyle, pick something else and you implement that and you build upon that rather than trying to attack 3 or 4 different things at one time, because you will, you burn out quickly. So I try to tell people to think with that mindset. That way they can create a lifestyle for themselves. So All right, so the third tip, number three. The third tip is identify your supports. It's very, very, very important that you know what you can use, who you can use around you. And I don't want to say use in a bad way, but really you're utilizing these supports to kind of help you push along when you're discouraged or when you don't know. A lot of things that I use, I read books, I go online, I follow fitness or weight loss groups, and all of these should be free. You know, you can go on YouTube University and go online and see different tips from different people. I don't tell people to take stuff like that at face value, though. You should always critically think about who this person is, if they have credentials, things like that, because a lot of people have kind of messed themselves up by blindly following suggestions for other people. So even though I'm giving you these suggestions, I still suggest that you go and you look online to kind of back up what I'm saying. Back to my third point, identify your supports. It's important to know what you have to your disposal in both your personal circle and your professional circle. To put it in context, me personally, I am probably the fitness person at my job. I've created this habit of going to work out during lunchtime over the last month, and it's been working for me because, like, I am not a morning trainer. I do not like training in the morning. I can't. I don't have any energy. That's just not my steez. I don't do that. However, I do like working out in the afternoon, and if I can't work out in the afternoon, I work out in the evening. So it's just about knowing your preferences. But anyway, having support, if you know that you work out on lunch or something like that, see if you have a coworker who's willing to work out with you, or maybe you'll have a family member, if you're not, you know, it's a weekend, that they can work out with you, or you have a family member or a coworker who's willing to, you know, research different healthy foods with you and stuff like that. So it's really about knowing what you have around you, who you have around you, who can constantly keep you accountable and push you towards your goals. And as I mentioned before, it's not just about in-person support. You can go online as well, and you can follow different social media, Facebook groups, Instagram, fitness inspirations, different people who are doing their thing that you can kind of take from their journey. As far as the fourth tip that I have, and what I feel like is the most important tip, and that is you really need to know your why. I don't judge anybody about their why. Like, some people that I've worked with at my job, they tell me, well, I want to lose weight because I want to look good for this wedding, or I want to lose weight because the summer's coming up. And I tell them, okay, you have your personal goals. If that is what's going to drive you, then that's what's going to drive you. But at the end of the day, it's important to have some concrete reason why. Of course, my ultimate goal is to be healthy for life. That's my why. And, you know, if I look good along the way, I look good along the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I think it's important to know your why, and I strongly encourage people to write down their why or their whys, because you might have more than one reason, and put it somewhere that they see every single day, because in doing so, you'll be constantly reminded, you know, the days that you really do not feel like working out, or the days that you don't feel like saying no to that fourth cheat meal of the week, or, you know, saying no to that chocolate candy bar, whatever. You'll have that in the back of your mind. It's ingrained because your why is on your bathroom mirror, or on your refrigerator, or in your phone. So knowing your why is in my opinion, most important tip in your weight loss regimen, because, you know, that's what's going to help you to push through those tough times within your journey. So now that we've gotten all four of those tips out of the way, let's recap. So the first tip is manage your time wisely when you're trying to lose weight. The second tip is don't overcommit. Third tip is identify your supports. Fourth tip, in my opinion, my most important tip, is to know your why. Know why you want to lose the weight. I hope I didn't come off rambly. You know, I do have a tendency to kind of talk really fast when I get excited, and I love fitness, so yeah. But anyway, this is the very first video, as I stated at the beginning. I will be posting more video content. I have a lot of blog posts on my website, TaniaMoonInc.com at the moment, but I do realize that some people, they respond better or they're more likely to consume video content. So that's why I wanted to go about making these videos to kind of either talk about new things or review a blog post that I posted, and that way you'll be able to get the information in one way or another. So until next time, again, thank you for clicking on this link. Feel free to browse my website for additional information, for links to resources, things of that nature, and I will see you guys next time.